Hi everybody, it's Carla, Active Schools Coordinator with High Life Highland, and today we are going to play a game of Boccia. For those of you who haven't played Boccia, please don't worry, we're going to go through all the rules with you shortly. It's an attack and defend game, a little bit like curling almost, or bowls. There will be two sides or two teams. Today I am outside and I have come to visit my parents, and my sister is going to join us and you'll see her later. So we're going to play against each other. We are both going to have different coloured balls. So Rona is going to be the blue team, I'm going to be the red team, and we will have 6 of these each. You will see that in a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to try and throw or place these coloured balls as close as we can to the jack ball. You can use anything at all. This does not have to be balls. If you're at home, if you're inside or outside, you can use even rolled up socks or different coloured paper balls, card if you'd like. Be creative with it, but just adopt the rules that we are going to show you next. So this is Rona. Rona is my glamorous assistant who will be joining me for the game today. And we're going to go through the rules for you just now. So you can see behind Rona that there are 2 chairs, because during a game of Boccia, we will normally be sitting down. But if you would prefer to play this game standing up, then please feel free to do so. So myself and Rona will be on those chairs when we play for real. So to start the game of Boccia, we are going to toss a coin in the air, let it drop on the ground. Rona is going to call out either heads or tails, and we're going to see who goes first. If she calls it right, then she gets to start first.
Heads. Heads.
And it's head that is placed on the coin, which means that Rona gets to start. So because Rona won the coin toss, she's going to throw our jack ball, and this jack ball is the ball that you're aiming for. It doesn't have to be a ball, you can use a sock, you can use whatever household object you'd like, as long as it's a different colour from the coloured balls you are using in your game and with the 2 sets of teams. So I'm going to hand this to Rona, she's going to throw it, and then we're going to go through how the game works. Great. We now have our target, and I am going to hopefully explain now how the game works from here. Okay, so Rona and myself are just going to have a game just now. She won the coin toss, she will go first. If I then play my shot after her and I become closer than she is, brilliant, Rona will continue to take her shot. If I do not get the ball closer than hers, I will keep taking shots until I get the closest. Once I become closer than she is, she can then take her next shot. So we're going to have a wee dummy run so that Rona can get used to it and I can get used to it, and then we'll bring the camera closer so that you can see how we would score it at the end. In Rona's second shot, which is the blue ball just to the left behind my red one, you can see that she has not managed to get closer than I have, which means that she's going to take another shot. Okay, wait till I get this. Go. Take your next one.
I simply can't let you go. Can't let you go.
So, having a look at Rona's shots and also mine, remember mine are the red balls. It kind of looks a little bit of a mess just now, but you can see our jack ball just there. And you can also see that Rona is much closer with her blue shot just there than I am with my red ball, which means that Rona wins that game. However, her second blue ball is also much closer than these 2 red balls that I have nearest the jack. This means that Rona will get an additional point, so she will get 2 points. So every ball that the winning team has closer than the other team's balls gets their points ramped up. So if Rona had 3 balls closer to the jack than any of my red balls, then actually she would get 3 points. But in this case, she gets 2. So Rona and me are going to have another game and see if I can beat her this time. But Rona is on 2 points. Okay, so we're going for our second game. Rona threw the jack ball first, which means that I get to throw this time round. Oh, Shina. Great. So that's the placing of our jack ball, and we're now going to continue. I get to throw first this time because Rona did last time. Right, you ready? Okay, so you would have seen from that game that Rona actually had to throw all of her balls to try and get them closer to the jack than my first shot. I then got to throw the rest of my shots. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red balls closer than any of Rona's blue ones, which means that I get 4 points. Rona's on 2, I'm on 4, and we'll go for another game just to seal the deal. Okay, so that was a much more exciting game. Obviously red has won because it's much closer to the jack, in fact even touching the jack. And we have 3 red balls closer to the jack than Rona's blue, which means that I'm on 3. So 4, 5, 6, so I got 7 points. Rona's finished on 2. So have fun guys, you can use any household equipment for this. It doesn't have to be balls, roll up some socks and even use a spoon as your jack. Totally up to you. But enjoy and send us in your results.